since my son is an independent bookseller with a new bookstore on Exchange Street called Sherman's, opening this past Monday, don't go to Amazon, he says. In fact, he wrote a book last year, some of you may be familiar with it. It's called Maine Beer, Brewing in Vacation Land. It is an excellent book. I brought him up well, obviously, and but he profiles not only all of the then 34 craft brewers in Maine, of which there are now 40, and the book's only been out for less than a year. But he has an interesting history of Maine's relationship to alcohol, which is unique in the country, and that back in 1810, someone referred to in writing to Portland as the drunkest place in the United States. And they said, for example, the population of Portland then, 1810, was 10,000 people, and they had 600 bars in Portland. But then he goes on to explain it, that you know, the rum from the Caribbean and the distilled spirits from the West all came to Portland to get on schooners going to Europe, and a lot of it didn't make it, apparently. But then Maine became, in 1817, I believe it was, the first place in the country to ban the consumption of alcohol. Then, after Prohibition, Maine was the first state to repeal Prohibition. As he says in his book, we can't seem to make up our mind, but I think we like it. Anyway, I was in his new bookstore down there on Exchange Street on Tuesday, and I was impressed. He had trained he's hired 3 people, trained his staff very well. In every section of the bookstore, there's a copy of his book, Maine Beer. And I observed, I told Marnie, my wife, when I got home, I said I was very impressed. Everywhere in that bookstore, even in classics and the children's section, was Josh's books. Good for him.